Welcome to my channel Maths Pursuit. Today under the topic statistics, let us see what exactly we have in the question. Now moving on to the question, it is given that the following table gives the literacy rate in percentage of 35 cities. Find the mean literacy rate. Now let us see how we can solve this question. Now moving on to solution. So guys, as per this question, it is being given like the table shows the literacy rate in percentage of 35 cities. Find the mean literacy rate. So I have noted down the question here. In our first column it is literacy rate in percentage, and in the second column we have number of cities, FI. So altogether there are like they have taken the data from 35 cities. So that means the summation of FI is 35. And because if we add these 5 figures, we are getting 35. Now let us see literacy rate in percentage. So 45 to 55% there are 3 cities. Within 55 to 65 there are 10 cities. 65 to 75 there are 11 cities. 75 to 85 there are 8 cities. 85 to 95 there are 3 cities. So guys, with this data in hand, let us move ahead and see how to calculate the mean, and most particularly we will be interested to know which method we are going to use for the calculation of mean here. But anyhow, whatever the method we follow, first we need to find out the class mark, because class mark is used for each and every method. So let us first of all find out class mark here. So class mark I am going to write here, and class mark is denoted by xi. So we know very well what is class mark. Class mark is nothing but these two intervals, lower level plus upper level divided by 2. So here it is 45 plus 55, which is nothing but 100. So 100 divided by 2, I am getting 50. And one other thing guys, if you look here, the class interval is like, or the class height here is 10, because 45 plus 10 is 55, 55 plus 10 is 65. So like this. So once I get the first class mark, I can add 10, 10, 10, and I can find out the rest of the class mark without doing these calculations. So 50 plus 10 is 60, 60 plus 10 is 70, 70 plus 10 is 80, 80 plus 10 is 90. So this is what our class mark, but you can test it. Like let's see, 85 plus 5 is 90. So 90 plus 90 is 180. 180 divided by 2 is 90. So this is what we got as the class mark. Now guys, you could see that still these figures are higher figures, and these figures are also there, because we need to eliminate these higher values into smaller values. So let us use step deviation method. So I am going to write down the formula first for the step deviation method, so that we could understand what are the variables we are going to find out while doing our calculation. Guys, it is always advisable first of all note down the formula for the step deviation method, or whatever the method we follow, please note down the formula first, so that it will give us a view. Okay, these are the variables that we are going to find out. So the formula for step deviation method, mean is equal to a plus mean of ui into h. Okay, now here we are getting three things: a plus mean of ui into h. A is nothing but assumed mean, which we will find out. Ui, what is ui? Ui is mean of ui. So first of all, mean of ui is nothing but summation of fi ui upon summation of fi. So ui is nothing but summation of fi ui upon summation of fi. Now how to find out ui? Ui is nothing but di, that is deviation upon h. H is nothing but the class height or the class interval. So these are the things that we are going to find out. Now our first option is, we need to first of all find out ui, which is nothing but di by h. So for finding out di, this, let us first of all find out di, or the deviation. So here di is equal to class mark minus assumed mean, and let's see what is that we are going to take as assumed mean from the class mark column. So if you look into the class mark column, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Always I prefer to consider the center point is the class mark, because our class interval is consistent. So let us go with 70 as the assumed mean. Now if you go with 70 as the assumed mean, definitely here you will get 0, because 70 minus a is 0. Now let us calculate 50 minus a, because xi minus a, so 50 minus a, that means 50 minus 70 is minus 20, we are getting 60 minus 70, we are getting minus 10, and here we got 0 because 70 minus 70 is 0. Then 80 minus 70 is 10, 90 minus 70 is 20. So guys, you could see that it follows a particular sequence: 0 plus 10 plus 20, 0 minus 10 minus 20. Now after finding di, let us find out ui. So I mentioned below, ui is equal to di by h. So what is h here? Here the class height or the class distance, like 45 plus 10, 55 plus 10, that means 10 is the distance here or height here. So we are going to consider h as 10. Now minus 20 by 10 is minus 2, minus 10 by 10 is minus 1, 0, 10 by 10 is 1, 20 by 10 is 2. See, we are able to break down these figures from 50, 60, 70, 80 to minus 10, minus 10 to minus 20, minus 10, 0, 10, 20, and further to minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2. Now let us find out Fi ui, because in our question we need to find out the summation of Fi ui to find out the mean. So we are going to find out Fi ui. So here if you see, 3 into minus 2 is minus 6, 10 into minus 1 is minus 10, 11 into 0 is 0, 8 into 1 is 8, 3 into 2 is 6. So guys, I got these figures: minus 6, minus 10, 0, 8, 6. Now let us find out the summation of Fi ui. Okay, so here it is minus 16 and 8 plus 6, 14. Minus 16 plus 14 is equal to minus 2. So guys, we are able to find out the value of Fi ui is minus 2. Now let us put this data in the formula here, and let's see what we are getting. Summation of Fi ui is minus 2 we got here upon 35. Summation of Fi is 35. So this is what we got. Now let us put this data here in our mean step deviation method formula, and let's see. Now mean is equal to a assumed mean, here assumed mean is 70, plus mean ui, we got mean ui is minus 2 by 35, minus 2 by 35 into h, class height is 10 here. So this is what we got here. Now I can write mean is equal to 70. Now here we got minus 2. Here we can write it down like this: minus 20 upon 35. Okay, or further we can write mean is equal to minus 20 upon 35 is nothing but 70 minus 5 4s are 20, 5 7s are 35. So we are getting this figure: 70 minus 4 by 7. Or I can write 70 minus 4 by 7. So what I can write further, mean is equal to, there are two ways. Either we can solve this one, this equation, like 70 minus 4 by 7, and find out the mean, or we can first of all divide it by 4 upon 7 and see what we are getting, and then we can use that one. So I can write here 70 minus 4 by 7, we are getting 0.571. 0.571. Or I can write mean is equal to 70 4 by 7, we are getting 0.571. we can eliminate that one to 2 digit, like 0.57, but in the later stage just we will eliminate that one to the 2 digit and we will see. So here we are getting 70 minus 0.57 is 69.429, or that is equal to 69.43. So therefore we got mean is equal to 69.43. That's all guys. You could see that we are able to find out the mean value is 69.43. You could see that the calculation is very easy and straightforward. Just we need to find out the way, like the what method we are going to use to find out the mean. That's the most important. Now the given question is find the mean literacy rate. So we can write the mean literacy rate is 16. We can write The mean literacy rate is literacy rate is 69.43. Hope guys you understood this calculation. This calculation is very simple and straightforward, but still if you have any questions while doing this process, please let me know in the comment section of this video. Definitely I will get back to you once I see your comments. Guys, if you really like my videos, please subscribe. If you really like my videos, I would request you to kindly subscribe and also let your friends know. This will motivate me to create similar videos in the future. Thank you. Bye.